it's RAR versus Capcom 3.
Oh!
Well, I was kind of waiting for you guys to introduce me properly, but I guess I'll take that as my introduction. I'm back, you guys, for at least one more video. Hello!
Before he goes back to space camp, Rar stopped by to comment on a video with us.
Oh, I always wanted to go to space camp.
Oh, that guy died in a bad way.
He died of lung poking.
I'm a little bit confused by the lack of concern on... What city are we in right now?
Oh, we're in Venice. We're in beautiful Venice right now.
Beautiful Venezia.
I guess Venetians just don't give a fuck.
Nah.
No, yeah, they don't.
Well, they flood their streets and then just so they can use boats. So really, they do not give a fuck.
Is that what they did?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not the history guy here.
It was just built on a swamp, so it would have easier for shipping.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that it was just constant flooding. So they're like, let's make a thing out of this.
Let's make it romantic.
Because humans insist on settling on floodplains and then get confused as to why they get malaria.
Yeah, the Venetians just straight up chose it. They're like, you know, we don't have any good harborage anywhere else. Fuck it, we'll put down some pylons and build it right here.
Can you imagine how bad that city must have smelled?
It still smells pretty bad.
Yeah.
Have you been?
No, but I've read like modern travel books where I'd be like, yeah, Venice smells horrible.
It smells like romance, man. Come on. Come on!
Romance smells like shit now?
It makes such a huge thing about being on the gondola, so you're basically taking your sweetheart through a shit river?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The whole thing is like, basically, once you've been in Venice for like a week, you lose the ability to smell shit and fish, so...
Shit and fish?
Yeah, they smell like a little bit of both. But, yeah.
Oh, that makes me hate both things.
I can empathize with that, because I once spent a weekend in,
we are ready to strike.
On the Jersey Shore.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see.
Nope, don't want to make a reference. Don't do it.
No, I'm not going to make any reference.
I don't think anybody was thinking about making a reference.
Yeah, you were.
I literally
talk about how it probably smells like shit and fish.
It smells like shit and fish. The saltwater air smells terrible. It smells like you're inside a tuna can.
Next steps.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Well, that's saltwater's fault.
Take care of the archers and return to you. Then it's set.
I bet that's probably the hair gel.
That's what the froth in the waves is, actually. It's just hair gel crystallizing.
Well, so what do you think most Guidos are called? Like, Carlo? Or like...
Topical, I'd say they're all called Ezio Auditore.
Alright.
I know a Colombian guy called Ezio.
Huh.
I bet he's very popular recently.
He's my cousin's friend. My cousin came here from Colombia and he brought his best friend. And they both like lived here. And his name was Ezio. And I'm like, that sounds like a race car name.
You sound very streamlined.
Isn't that a fast name? Like, Ezio? Wait, there's a Ferrari Enzio, isn't there?
Enzo.
Oh, yeah, that's right. His name was Enzo.
That's
not Ezio at all. I fucked it up.
I would like my 32 seconds back.
I still like your story. I believe that guy's actually named Ezio now.
Yeah, if I ever meet him, I won't. I won't remember him, but if I did, I'd call him Ezio, but I won't.
You know, the fact that you point out that you probably won't meet Enzo is true. Enzo/Ezio.
Yeah.
But it kind of makes me like, you know, like, I hope that if we don't meet Enzo, at least we meet each other. Because we've known each other for 3 years, and yet we've never met.
Yeah. Well, you're in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
I mean,
you live in a flyover state, Rock. Come on.
Wait a second. don't you try to fucking... Wait. Audience, what you just experienced was something that we like to call flipping the script.
Flipped it on him.
He flip you for real.
So the mission here is to kill archers, and I'm nowhere near the target, so these guys are just bonus archers.
Yeah, these guys are just collateral damage. Basically, you're trying to clear basically the roof cover so that you can replace the archers with Thieves Guild folks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Patrick Warburton deserves this kind of treatment.
Patrick Warburton deserves... Did you hear what he did in college?
No, I don't think you did either. I think you're lying to me.
I do appreciate that you took a second to think about it first.
Did I hear about what he did?
I listened to The Sound of Young America, and he was interviewed, and if he'd done anything interesting in college, I'm sure it would have come out.
Well, he can't talk about it until the statute of limitations expires. So.
Patrick Warburton was kind of a dick, like an ironic dick on purpose on Doug Loves Movies. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it turns out they're all kind of incestuous, so they share guests. So you get to know a lot about a lot of comedians like Patrick Warburton.
Well, he doesn't have much else to do.
My girlfriend and I are thinking about a trip to LA, because I've never actually gone to LA as a tourist, even though I live in San Diego.
What?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's one of those things. It's like you live in New York and you never go to the Statue of Liberty, you know? It's one of those things.
That was a pro dodge right there, champ. I would like to salute your stealthiness.
I saw that. I saw that as I was talking about New York, and I was like, I gave you a what do they call them?
A bro
Props. Props.
How do they say?
A way of integrating bro and props, and I guess the word would be brops.
Ropes.
Oh god, I got roped on the subway.
I think that's a combination of bro and
Oh shit! It's you know how bros love to like cup check each other and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah. It's rope. Okay.
Yeah, what is with bros' obsession with grabbing each other's dicks?
Repressed homosexuality.
Is that one of those like totally straight mutual JO sessions?
That is precisely what that is.
Okay.
So anyway, you haven't been. Oh, I broke that fat guy's box.
Like you waited for him to approach before you started walking.
Well, no, because another fat guy walked by and I was like, oh, I'd better wait. I don't want to break his box. And then he comes out of nowhere and just jams his box into me and drops it. And he blinks.
As the audience will see, it looked like you were waiting and ambushed his box.
Yeah, you were totally trolling that fat dude. By the way, is it just me, or are all those fat guys like identical twins? Or quintuplets? Or
See, one of the tricks
couplets?
One of the tricks of this game, and many games in general, when you have crowd scenes, is the only actually load so many models because they all look relatively generic and you won't pay attention to them, so you won't notice they all look the same.
If you load the same model 50 times, does it cost the same amount of processing power as loading?
So.
It only has to hold the textures in memory for once, basically, and then displays them a bunch of times, I think.
Oh.
But that's still like talking directly out of my ass. My ass is clapping as I talk from it.
So I feel like tracking the movement of a model, even though it shares a texture with another model, would still take some work.
Mm-hmm. Well, they are, separate physical entities that you can run into and interact with, so.
We need people that know things.
These guys look like the Jets of Venice.
Yeah, you hear them flipping coins.
Yeah, of course. The jets are up high in the on the rooftops.
Can I tell you?
The sharks are all at the bottom of the
in the canal. Yeah, they're all actually dead though. It's kind of
they're all actually real sharks.
They're Atlanteans. Come on, let's be ridiculous.
I was in a production of West Side Story, and 3 months after the production, I still could not stop snapping.
To this day, he still.
This is a true story. Like I would get out of awkward situations by snapping away.
Socially awkward dinosaur.
Oh man, I can't believe I was going to say that.
Rar, did you ever find out the most important answer to the question? What do you do with a problem like Maria?
What do you do?
What do you do?
That was Sound of Music.
Yeah, that was that.
Oh.
Well, but A Sound of Music, West Side Story fusion. I would watch that. Bunch of gangsters fighting with Nazis. Who do you root for?
Gangsters. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's not even a question. Like it's Nazis against Satan.
I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna root for the Nazis.
That was my not so subtle Aryan trap maneuver. Okay, I guess you do vote for gangsters. But,
Yeah.
Gangsters, I guess 50s gangsters didn't do that much rape. But these days.
Huh.
That much.
I think the only time I'm going to root for Nazis is in The Producers, because that was a really good bad musical.
Well, it was a good musical about a bad musical.
Yes.
It wasn't a musical.
Well, I only saw the old movie with Gene Wilder.
Well, yeah.
The non-musical version?
No, there was music in it. It just wasn't like a complete musical. It was
hybrid.
It was like a Mel Brooks movie.
Well, it was at that
Funnily
point.
enough.
Wait, that was also a Mel Brooks movie?
Yeah.
Oh, so he remade his own movie.
He did.
Well, no, it was the original movie. It was like the old movie.
Okay, so let me track this. The movie, Mel Brooks made a movie called The Producers.
Yes.
Then there was a musical called The Producers, and then they made a movie of that musical.
Yes. And I was talking about the original movie with Gene Wilder.
Okay. No, I'm good with that.
and not the movie with Nathan Lane.
And
Yes.
Matthew Broderick.
So the musical came before the movie.
Yes.
The second movie. Kind of like
It goes movie, musical, movie.
Yeah, it's like Little Shop of Horrors, pretty much exactly.
Yeah. Like, is that a thing? Is there some kind of like magical sequence?
Perhaps.
If so, it was broken by Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Well,
And there are plenty of just stage shows that got movie adaptation.
Yeah, for sure. Like Music Man.
I would not want to
Unless
see the straight up movie version of Rocky Horror Picture Show at all, anyways. So I'm like,
Never seen this movie of Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I'm
I mean,
saying
is it-
a non-musical version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
We were
well,
talking stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no such thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm saying. I'm glad I don't have to suffer through it.
Oh,
It doesn't exist.
The thing, yeah, that doesn't exist. Yeah, it's true.
I'm glad I don't have to suffer through the Pegasus apocalypse.
Man, that could happen.
Do you realize that a lot of people confuse Pegasi with unicorns?
Huh.
Those people are dumb.
I mean, they're both magical. I think there was actually a shirt that like explained the difference between Pegasi and unicorns.
Pegasus have wings and unicorns.
What is
have
called a
horns.
unicorn with wings?
That's a bullshit animal that doesn't exist, and I hate it.
I think it just is winged unicorn.
Yeah. I think unicorn overrides everything
Well
else.
done, it's
Now, a unicorn can fly without wings, right?
No.
Probably depends on the interpretation. Also, this cutscene is not accurate because we did not leave any bodies on roofs.
No, we didn't.
Huh.
Emilio's
Good
guards
catch.
still patrol its border. Use
Maybe
my
they
men.
brought that body up there and they're dropping him somewhere as a
They
plant.
can distract the guards.
Maybe they
attract
hid the bodies in the washing machines.
When it comes time
On
to
the
storm the
ropes.
place,
In Mexico.
remember what I've told
In
you.
Mexico.
Seek out the weak.
That's what we
We
call
will
a
further your
callback to
success.
something you might have not watched yet.
Maybe it hasn't happened. Maybe it'll never
Maybe it
happen.
hasn't. Maybe
God.
it has.
Is this quantum humor that may or may not occur?
Well, the thing is that the second
Oh my
you look
God.
at the humor, it changes.
It changes state.
Yeah.
You actually change the outcome of the humor by
Right
measure.
now, it's like oh man, when you tell half a joke, you never collapse the waveform.
Basically,
Whoa.
what you're doing is laughing at a joke that never happened, and thereby creating a Schrodinger's cat that shits in your relativity theory.
All right.
Meanwhile, we're getting to the actual meat of the mission here.
Yeah, this mission
Launch
took me
Foo
like
Fighters.
10 tries, so you might have noticed that super subtle jump cut.
I didn't.
I sure didn't.
Was
Nobody
that the
did.
part here?
Everybody watched this is drunk, right?
You'll notice it if you have the sound on. I'm sure none of us are actually listening to the music, but
No, okay, I gotta be honest with you.
huh?
I'm listening to this now.
Oh, well, there was a super subtle jump cut.
Well, I mean,
And-
I have noticed the discrepancy between Italian accented English and actual Italian.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't speak Italian that are playing this game, but they still
Right.
have the
I
feeling
mean,
of being Italian.
Okay, what would your feelings be about Italian being spoken the entire time with subtitles?
I think that would get a lot of people's panties in a bunch. I
A lot of
wouldn't
people
mind it personally.
hate subtitles, but yeah.
The same people that
It will be the
would get panties in a bunch, same people that wouldn't watch a foreign movie because it has subtitles. And I don't like those people.
But you know, this video games are pretty broad, especially this one is for
That's true.
everybody. So
It
yeah,
is as broad as it gets.
I wouldn't mind it as an option.
that'd be cool. As a separate like, secret
That's a good point, but they would have to recruit two different voiceovers.
that would be such a ridiculously expensive.
There's actually for this game, specifically this series, usually has a lot. Wait till the credits. It's ridiculous how many different localizations these games get. Actually,
This is a bit of a tangent, but I only found out recently that the voice of Veronica in Fallout New Vegas was voiced by Felicia Day.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing where once you're told about it, it makes total sense, but you're still surprised by it.
Well, that's kind of a good use of star talent when you don't.
Yeah, she sounds fantastic and is completely charismatic, and it makes me love her even more. I mean, Felicia Day is a redhead, cute gamer chick, which is basically like heroin.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like...
You might get some angry replies about nerd baiting ladies.
Well, you're gonna get replies about anything if you talk on something
Do you
else.
think that she's not a legit gamer? I mean, that would be the only complaint I would imagine coming her way, is that she was not really a gamer. She's one of those G4 girls that they parade in front of you like Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn is the prototypical, like, fake gamer girl.
I'm a quote gamer unquote, 'cause I play Farmville.
But I feel like Felicia
Oh no!
Day
Knives!
way
Knives!
more
Get him!
legit.
Knives! Yeah!
Oh, sliced.
Just keep knifing.
Knife
You
forever.
didn't remember that you had your knives equipped, did you?
I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna get this guy. Oh, knives. Whatever. Let's just
We'll make it happen. Snick, snick, snicked.
Order.
This is pretty deep.
well, you know.
Sacrifice.
You just
Yeah.
heard people talking slowly inside of this deep, didn't you?
Well, I mean, it's a circle and there's no background. It looks kind of like
The
the
Matrix.
puffy, foggy Matrix. Yeah, well, thanks for stepping on my fucking lines, chimp.
Those things always confuse me, like, because they take place, like, I don't know, are they supposed to be what happened in Ezio's real reality, not the interpretation through the Animus reality, or what?
Oh my god, you really lose a lot when you only participate in like 1/4 of the commentaries. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I feel like I should play this game at some point.
You
I
can
have
It's a
it.
good game.
Wait, I have Assassin's Creed 1, I don't have 2.
Let's get started.
But everybody tells me to skip 1 and just go to 2.
Well, they're right.
I think
Yeah.
I bought the Ubisoft pack and it came with it. I think I have, what's the malaria game?
Far Cry
Far Cry
2.
2.
Yeah, I think I have Far Cry 2 and it came with a package. They should just call it the malaria game.
It's malaria. How many other games have malaria? None.
Oh yeah, especially as a plot device / game feature.
Put that on the back of the box. Has malaria. Boom. Done.
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo.
Experience
A government
malaria.
official.
In
Oh,
first
you know
person.
him.
You just open the box and find a mosquitoes pour out.
Sits on the
Oh my
couch.
god, I am that
Why do you ask?
the least informed Assassin's Creed person in the entire universe.
You literally, except for grandmothers, you might be the person that knows the least about Assassin's Creed.
What's
Like,
an
I
Ezio?
understand. Okay, I understand that all of this is the genetic memory of a dude in like modern times or the near future,
Yes.
Yes.
and like shit he's recollecting. I guess it's because there is a modern conflict between the Templar and the Assassin Guild.
Yep. That's. You're on a good start here. You're
So
on a
far, so
roll,
good.
Rar.
Okay. I don't know why they need this information or why anybody cares. I guess there's like a particular thing that happened that's only available through the genetic memory of this dude that they need to find out.
Yep.
Okay, I never played this fucking game before and I figured this shit out. I'm like,
There's
like
a
the-
MacGuffin, and also it teaches him the skills of these dudes.
okay,
They're,
what
they're
is
making
okay.
they're making Desmond into another assassin because their ranks are very thin in the future, while at the same time pursuing the MacGuffin.
So they're training him to be an assassin through completely virtual simulation.
Well, you spend enough time in the simulation, and it goes into your real
But
body,
it's all
man.
virtual muscle memory. He's never done this kind of shit before.
This
How
is
did I
true.
find this guy?
He's,
Is he like a courier? How do you pronounce that word? Courier? Courier?
he was a bartender.
He was a bartender.
He was a bartender, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna put these fucking glasses in front of you.
the
By the time we're done with it, you'll
Templars.
be a fucking ninja."
The Templars tracked down his genes to find out that he was important, and they grabbed him, and then the assassins counter-grabbed him away from the Templars.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for anybody who's listening to this video. You all already know this,
It's a good recap.
but how
Well-
did they collect this genetic information? Were they like testing the like glasses as they like got served by him, which would imply that he would try all everybody's beer?
Wasn't
Anyway,
revealed.
these will have to be talked about later because the video's just about over.
Let's see what happened in my failed part of the mission. Hey, boat. Hey. Oh, he's on the boat. I can get him. No, he escaped. He escaped
Oh,
because
he
he
touched the boat. He's good.
Oh,
Face.
goodbye.
Eat rancheritos!